why am I holding Ruru and what is going on? Well, first off, did you know you can become an angel here on earth? Did you know you can grow your wings? You can communicate with angels. You can do angelic work, and even more than Ruru, you can truly learn how to fly. Well, because today is my 15-year anniversary of my first near-death experience. That was the day that the old Michael died and a new Michael appeared. It took a titanium femur, titanium hip, and some other accoutrements to save my leg, and for that matter, to save my life. Call in your angels, you become unstoppable. Call in your angels, and you can create almost anything you desire. Hello, bright and shiny beacons of light. Michael Sandler, your host on Inspire Nation with Ruru, although we've got, there we go, Ru. Wow, he's now sitting in my lap. This is almost unheard of. Breathe deep, Ru. We're on camera. You love being on camera. You love being on camera. You love being on camera. Good, Ruru. Good, Ruru. Good, Ruru. We should rename today's show Taming the Roo. We are going to talk to you about how to grow your wings. It's kind of interesting because I never expect this is kind of about how to grow your wings, your angel wings. Why do I feel like he's speaking into the microphone right now? But I get to pull up my notes here. So the reason that I have Ruru on camera, actually, let's tell you first what we're going to be talking about. So I need to get to my notes, which is hard to do. Come on, up with the notes, up with the notes. There we go. So why am I holding Ruru and what is going on? Well, first off, did you know you can become an angel here on earth? Did you know you can grow your wings? You can communicate with angels. You can do angelic work. And even more than Ruru, you can truly learn how to fly. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, about how to grow those wings and be reborn into your truest angelic self. So it's interesting. I went into my automatic writing this morning, and as you probably know, we have a beautiful book out, the #1 Angels and Spirit Guides, new release on Amazon called The Automatic Writing Experience, which teaches you how to channel your angels and your guides. And so I got up this morning, and the first thing that I got from the angels was, "Happy birthday, dear one." And now my birthday is in August, but I went, whoa. Why'd I go, whoa? Well, because today is my 15-year anniversary of my first near-death experience. And that truly is my birthday because that was the day that the old Michael died and a new Michael appeared. And I will share with you in a minute what that means and what transpired. But what's so cool to me is roosters are incredibly energetic or sensitive and energetic beings and creatures. They make kitty cats, who are very sensitive, seem like a rock in compared to sensitivity. To have a calm rooster in your arms takes being incredibly in tune with your energy. Isn't that right, Ruru? Isn't that right? And so 15 years ago, before my first near-death experience, there was no possible way a Ruru could have come into my life. I would never, ever have been able to hold him, let alone go on runs with him and hikes and car rides. Everything but the bicycle. We haven't quite figured out the bicycle yet. What shifted and what changed? How did my energy change? And more importantly, how can your energy change? That's what I want to talk with you about today, about how to raise your vibration to the upper room, how to shift everything about your life and about yourself. Now, I call myself an alchemist. What does that mean? I turn energy into matter or I transform things through energetic means. So this is an attunement. Speaking with you is an attunement. Holding Ruru in my arms is an attunement. And when you learn how to attune to the higher frequencies, you completely change your life, and you literally go on to become an angel to change the lives of those around you. Now, to become an angel, I'm not implying on any way, shape, or form, as Jessica, my wife, would certainly attest to, that I am an angel. But becoming an angel is ascending vibrationally to a higher level. That's what we're talking about. 15 years ago today, what was I doing? I was training. I was sponsored by Rollerblade. I'd been a professional cyclist. I'd also been a speed skater, trained at the Olympic Training Center. And I had done 2 years prior a 5,000-mile, 40-day solo unsupported bike ride across the country. I say unsupported. I was starting to learn that I was supported by the angels, as you are, as we all are. I just didn't know it at the time. But I did this beautiful ride across the country to help people with learning disabilities and attention deficit disorder. It had come to me in a dream, and I had literally sold all of my racing gear. I was a national class sprinter at that point, and I sold all of my racing gear to do an endurance ride, which to me seemed crazy, but I listened to my dream, and I took action on it. Fast forward 2 years, I'm sponsored by Rollerblade. I'm going to attempt a world record skate, 4,000 miles, 40 days across the country from LA to New York City to help people with learning disabilities. I was very excited about it, but something was off. And I believe this is the first time that I'm ever saying this on camera, that something felt so amiss, so awry. Are you okay? Okay, I'm talking about the energy of amiss and awry. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back to the angels. We'll bring it back to the angels. Something felt off, but Ruru can feel me saying that. And I was scared. Am I going to be able to do this skate? Is my body going to fall apart? Am I going to get, for some reason, hit by a truck? Was my greatest fear. What's going to happen to me after I do this? And so I just finished a skating session. It was a Sunday morning. And I was out in Boulder, Colorado, where I'd moved to train. And I took off my skates at the west edge of this creek called Boulder Creek, which is running pretty good with snowmelt. And I put my feet in the water, and my feet were really sore. I'd been struggling with plantar fasciitis. And there I prayed. And I didn't know to pray to the angels. I just prayed for safety and guidance. So I got out of the snowmelt creek, laced back up my skates, prayed for safety and guidance on my journey, pushed off, went down the Boulder Creek. It was Sunday morning, so I said, "Go slow now, Michael. People will be waking up. There may be tourists out on the path." Rounded the first bend, slight downhill, parking lot on my right, park on the left. And a tourist father teaching his son how to walk. It's interesting. There's probably some symbolism there. Stepped out right in front of me. And I had a choice to make in that moment, although it probably wasn't even a choice. The choice in theory was hit the baby or hit the deck. Nobody hits a baby. Somehow, it felt like my body was like plugged into electricity. I jumped up and backwards. I remember actually going into the air. Before I even thought to myself, am I going to be able to do the skate? I wondered, how did that happen? Like, did you just screw up and fall, even though you're now falling backwards and upwards? I wondered what had happened. I'll call that God. And I landed. The emotional charge that I have right now, because I've done a bunch of clearing work on this. It's okay. I know you're feeling the emotions too. The emotion isn't one of sadness. And so if you see any tears come out, it's not sadness at this point. It was an instant an instant moment of awakening, of awareness, of love, of joy, of bliss, of pain, all mixed into one. It really, I went back to this spot every year for the next 7 years and put my hand on a tree and prayed. So today, this day, for 7 years straight, and there actually formed a handprint in the bark on the tree next to where it happened. It's like the me that was died and a new me was born. To me, rebirth is about living life at a higher energetic level. I got more profound downloads in that moment, more understandings. I got a glimpse of us all as one, all as love, all as everything that I'll probably never be able to fully put into words. I say, the boy was okay, dad was okay when I opened my eyes, sun was still shining, fingers worked, toes worked. Woohoo! Life is good. Actually, the woohoo came out of that experience. I had not woohooed once in my life till that experience. Badly broken. Many things broken. For some reason, I'll give it to the angels, I decided to flop my left leg over my right. And that probably saved my life because I had pieces of the femoral artery, the femur, sticking into the femoral artery. In that moment, I experienced such a complete and total bliss. I was in incredible pain. It took a titanium femur, titanium hip, and some other accoutrements to save my leg, and for that matter, to save my life. But everything changed. Now, you can have the same experience, but you don't need to do it literally. You can, my energy radically shifted. Although I'll dive into a little bit more of my journey here because hopefully you can learn. Stories tell things best. And hopefully you can learn from some of the challenges I've had because ego crept in the back door quick fast. And so I had to keep bringing myself back to center, bringing myself back to center. But you don't need the cosmic 2x4 to shift. You don't need to have an aha moment to have an awakening experience. It can all be a choice. How can you become an angel? Why am I keep calling it an angel? Because an angel vibrates at the highest level. So when I say, how do you become an angel? I'm not talking about you literally growing your wings, although that would be kind of cruel. I'm not talking about you literally being an angel here on earth, although why not? What I am talking about is you vibrating at the highest level you can. Because when you do that, you change your life, you change the lives of those around you, and literally through your energetic fingerprint, your transmission on the planet, you help change the entire planet. And that's actually my mission. My mission became to raise people's vibration, elevate consciousness, shift humanity. That's what you're doing today by listening to this. So, what you can do to become an angel, to raise your vibration consciously to the highest level, is to set intention. And I have an intention statement you can say. We're going to say it together in a minute. Set intention each and every day to go to the higher room, to go to that upper place where you vibrate at the highest frequency you can. So I have an intention statement for you now. And if you'll repeat this after or with me, and if you can challenge yourself to do this every day for a month, this will change everything for you. Now, I'm an archangel guy, so I'm going to go to the archangels as I start this, but feel free to say this, write it down. There's even a button on here where you can check with a closed caption. You can have it print out part of the YouTube transcript. So maybe even print it out, modify it to what works for you, And I want you to say this each and every day. 30 days each morning when you get up will change everything. Here it goes. Actually, what I'm hearing is I'm going to say it once quickly, and then I'm going to say it a second time. We'll repeat after me. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, higher self, higher team, and all angels, guides, and light workers, for here for my highest good and the highest good of all. Please help me to be the best version of myself I can be. Please help me to vibrate at the highest level. Please help me to love myself even further, even more deeply. Please help me to help others even more. Please help me fill my heart with even more kindness, compassion, and forgiveness for everyone, everywhere, no matter what, and especially for myself. And most importantly, please help me to raise my vibration to the highest room for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am listening. I am listening. I am listening. I am awaken. Now I'll say it again slowly. Please repeat after me. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, higher self, higher team, and all angels, guides, and light workers, here for my highest good and the highest good of all. Please help me to be the best version of myself I can be. Please help me to vibrate at the highest level. Please help me to love myself even further, even more deeply. Please help me to help others even more. And please help me to fill my heart with even more kindness, compassion, and forgiveness for everyone, everywhere, no matter what, and especially for myself. And most importantly, please help me to raise my vibration to the highest room for my highest good and the highest good of all. I am listening. I am listening. I am listening. I am, I guess they want to say, awoken. Woohoo! Say this each and every morning, and your heart will open up. It is an attunement at the highest level. How else can we attune ourselves? How else can we grow our wings? After my first near-death experience, I had a softening of my heart, but I also felt I must help everybody everywhere, with everything I've got. I must slay the dragons. I must push through and even hurt myself in the name of helping others, because I've been given a second chance at life. I must slay the dragons. Did you hear what I was saying this? I must do this. I must do that. I'm a wrecka. Saying those things was coming from the opposite of a place of self-love. Becoming an angel here on earth means you treat yourself with the love, the kindness, the compassion, the forgiveness that you would give a newborn baby for the first time in your arms. We don't do this. We're taught, whether it's original sin, whether it's we screwed up in school, whether we screwed up in quotes in relationships, no matter what happened, maybe it's because we just aren't making enough money. We feel, I'm not worthy. I'm less than. I'm broken. If you want to help others, give yourself all the love in the world. It took me a decade of practice to get to where I could say, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. That's going to the higher room. That is transformative. What does it take to get to I love myself? How about not being pissed off like a mofo with yourself? Because unless you have a time machine, there is nothing you can do about yesterday. You can apologize. You can make amends. And you might say, your egoic mind might be saying, there's nothing that can be done to make up for what I have done. Well, unless you are the axe murderer of axe murderers, and even then you're still spirit in human form, this is still an energetic school. You're learning. You're going back to source. You came from love. You are love. You can be nothing other than love. But even unless that, can you hear Ruru making his song? You deserve another chance. Why? Because life is not a series of choices as you've been taught. Life is a cosmic setup for your highest good, for the highest good of all, for you to learn and grow. And the ultimate lesson you can learn is that you come from love. That you are love. And truly, no matter what, you couldn't be anything other than love. So when you see people that are bullies, that are aggressive, that are narcissists, that are coming from that place of fear, anger, or aggression, send them love. Because anything you see on the outside is happening 10 times or 100 times to themselves on the inside. What does that mean? You want to transform this outer world. You want to become an angel here on earth. You want to grow your wings. You earn, I'll put that in quotes, you earn your wings by doing the work on the inside. And I'm not talking about chants and mantras and mudras and practicing superhero skills on the inside. Although I guess we can call this a superhero skill. I'm talking about learning to love or to respect or to like or to be okay with. See, I'm going down the ladder here. Or simply to forgive yourself. Because no amount of self, shame, and blame can ever raise anyone up. And your job, like mine, is to raise people's vibration, elevate consciousness, and shift humanity. All of us raise people's vibration. We don't do that for shame or with shame and blame. Elevate consciousness. We do this by choosing to vibrate at a higher level and help raise humanity up. You do that by shining your bright light on the world, no matter what. How do we do this? We bring it back to self-love. We set the intention every morning. And then when we catch ourselves, bad Michael, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Truth be told, I actually, a long time ago, would hit myself or hurt myself. I so felt I don't deserve to live. I don't deserve to be here. I hear in my head, you must pay for the error of your ways. Where did that even come from? I want you to hold yourself, your little inner child, your baby, your first day on earth. Hold her or him in your arms and tell her or him, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I love you, I love you, I love you. Nothing bad, only good will ever come to you. I'll make sure of it. Bring it back to love, which is what the angels always do. You bring it back to love, and you treat yourself with even a fraction of what I just demonstrated to you, and it changes everything. So, how else do we grow our wings? We start connecting to a higher vibration each and every moment we can. What does that mean? What does it look like? Certainly, meditation can help. It helps soften the heart. It helps open the heart. I can't recommend you enough that if it's your way, for some people it is, for some people it isn't, and I'll challenge you to give it a try. If it's your way, meditate a little bit, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, each and every day, and drop into the softness. Drop into the sweetness. What does that mean? What does that look like? I had a great meditation teacher on Maui by the name of Claudio. In fact, I probably can Google and find him. He's the best of the best of the best. He would all have us sit in Tommy Bahama lounge chairs or on a cushion if we wanted. And we would just drop into beingness for 10, 20, 30 minutes. In other words, we didn't have to think about anything or not think about anything. We didn't have to do anything or not do anything. We just bead. What's the past tense of that? We just were with ourselves. And he said, if you want to take it to another level, imagine that you are the galaxy, that you are the universe, for that's exactly what you are. That is a brilliant meditation. Just being with yourself. A thought comes up, all right, come back to being with you. Another thought comes up, that's great. Just come back to being with you. Be with you because you are spirit. You are the divine. I had thought of titling this show, Connecting to the God Within. When it comes to vibrating at the highest level, when it comes to becoming an angel here on earth, secret, cat's out of the bag. You already are an angel here on earth. You already are the divine. You are pure love. I don't care about how cranky, crotchety, or how life has treated you. You're still pure love. We just need to clear away the obscurations, the blocks, the opacity, the veils that are preventing you from seeing who you are. And if you sit 10, 20 minutes a day and you just be with you, not a judgmental be with you, you could simply sit in your chair, sit back, put the baby you in your arms, and hold her for 10 or 20 minutes, sort of like I was holding Ruru earlier. That changes things. Then you can go to something like automatic writing. Automatic writing, we do have the handbook on it. The automatic writing experience, which is, I'm told it is such a powerful technology for walking you down step by step by step to communicate with your angels, to communicate with your guides. It basically, we get you into vibrational alignment, harmony with the angels. And then with pen to paper, the words from the angels begin to flow. People's lives have been transformed through automatic writing. Not just because of the writing itself, but because of the vibrational alignment, because of the attunement. That's what we're talking about here today. We're talking about getting you to vibrate at the highest level you can. You set intention each morning, your vibration goes up. You pray to the angels each morning, your vibration goes up. You write to and from and through the angels each morning, your vibration goes up. You make different decisions. You see things more clearly. You treat yourself better, and you begin to treat everyone around you better. Every single person, by getting in attunement with the angels. So I'd say get yourself a copy of Awe. Get one for yourself. Get one for a loved one. Get one for somebody struggling. Get one for your local library so everybody can learn how to tune into the angels. You can get it at automaticwriting.com. But take time each morning to commune. Commune? Yes. Be in communion. To communicate with your angels. Your angels are always by your side. Every single one of us has our own unique guardian angel or angels, guiding us, helping us, speaking to us. If only we would listen. Automatic writing helps you to be able to hear and develops a channel of direct communication with spirit. But you can also hear spirit in the woods. That brings your vibration up. By the water, raises your vibration higher. By petting a puppy dog or a rooster or a newborn baby, not so much petting the newborn, but you get the idea, raises your vibration up. In fact, silly as it sounds, you could make out a list before you of things that make me feel good. Things that make me feel God. We are going to be teaching, not the game of life and how to play it with Florence Scovel Shinn, but I will be channeling Florence Scovel Shinn for our Wednesday Manifestation Mastery Circle for the next 4 Wednesdays. You can find that at inspirenationuniversity.com. Next 4 Wednesdays, a really special group. As we come together, I'll be channeling Florence Scovel Shinn, and we will learn the game of life and how to play it. And we will be taking it to a new level because I know Florence will come through. Napoleon Hill came through 2 months ago for a class. Neville Goddard last month. She will come through and help take these teachings to an even higher level. And then last but not least, if you love our videos, if you love seeing Ruru, if you love seeing Jessica, if you love seeing myself, if you want behind the scenes footage, if you want to raise your vibration on a daily level with daily videos from Jessica and myself, simply click on that join button below and come join our inner circle. In the inner circle, you'll get daily attunement videos. You'll get words of wisdom. You'll get lots and lots of Ruru, the kitty cats, Jessica and I out on the trails. And Jessica is a crack me up on camera. She seems so quiet behind the scenes running everything here. But once she gets on camera, watch out. And so you can come join us for that. Which brings us to one more key point for today. And then we're going to do a brief meditation to help you raise your vibration to the upper room. Everything we're talking about today is about becoming, I was going to say awaken. It was weird. It was coming through me when I was setting intention earlier. Becoming awoken. To become awoken. And it's interesting how they give me some sort of a strange past tense because I channel when I do this. To become awoken means to become more aware of everything in our lives, starting first with the energy inside of ourselves. So Jessica would be the first to tell you that I've gotten much better, but that in the past in particular, I used to barf energy all over the place. And I've had to become much more awake, much more aware, and really pay attention and ask myself, what is going on? Sorry about that, Rue. Good boy. What is going on? Oh, he's got his crown up against my chin. What is going on in the inside? And what do I want to go on? What's going on your inside? What do you want to go on? I played a video game years ago which attached you to a heart rate variability monitor. It basically measured how much heart coherence was going on, or how much you are able to follow and hear from your heart. I think it might have been called something divine, wild divine. I know Deepak Chopra was a sponsor of it. The more in sync you got with your heart, the more magic you could do in the game. That's the same here. The more in sync you get with your heart, the more magic you can do in the game of life as well. How do we get in sync? Well, first you can practice during the day breathing into and out from your heart as a simple visualization. You breathe in through the nose, into the heart, and out through the nose, out through the heart. And we'll do that as part of our meditation in just a few minutes as well. What we're doing is learning how to get back in sync with our body and with the natural frequencies going on inside of us. You see, your body has a resonance, it has a frequency. Every organ has a resonance, it has a frequency. Every cell has a vibration, it has a frequency. It is a symphony inside of you. The trick is that it is oftentimes a symphony without a good conductor, or without any conductor at all. The conductor is not home. The conductor has left the building. Or perhaps the conductor has even fallen apart, thrown the baton, and had a meltdown and stormed off stage. That's us. It certainly was me. So what we get to do is we get to pick up the baton. We get to say, what's going on inside of me? What am I feeling? What am I hearing? What am I experiencing? Mesmerizing, isn't it? Right now I am petting his comb, and he has 9 different prongs on this comb, which sticks up above his head. 2.5, I don't think it's quite 3 inches. We get to give that same attention that I'm giving to petting Ruru's comb right now. We get to give that to ourselves, and understanding and learning and diving into ourselves. Bringing it full circle. It's my birthday today. Woohoo! All the way back, 2006, 15 years ago. I hit the deck. My whole life changed. Because I went from an outer focus. Even though I was meditating, I was doing all the right stuff. Right, I'll put in quotes. I went from an outer focus. Me, do, go. And I still am a goer, I'm a doer. I love to build, I love to create. I love to be on the go. But I flipped it to the inside. Let's look in the inside, Michael. How are you feeling? What are you doing? Where are you going? And I say that for you. That's why I started automatic writing. How are you feeling? What are you doing? Where are you going? And I do not mean, what are you doing in life? What are you doing with your job? What are you doing with your day? I mean, What is the energy you're running inside of you at this moment? What are the messages you're giving yourself in this moment? What are you saying to you? And is it bringing you up? Or is it putting you down through the floor? And if it is, stop. Why would you do that? Why would you do it for 1 second? Why would you do it for 1 moment? Why would you do it for 1 day? And why are you doing it this entire lifetime? Because only good, change that. Only greatness, change that. Only God can come out of treating yourself better. Treating yourself like I'm treating Ruru here. It's completely melted in my arms and might fall asleep in a minute. I'm not sure. Treat yourself this good or better. It's a high bar. It is such a high bar to treat yourself well, because it has been so indoctrinated into us. I can think of every single TV commercial. Tells you why you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not drunk enough, you're not happy enough, you're not enough. You are enough. You are perfect. You are the divine. And that gift, that experience, that beingness, that feeling, the feeling of having a rooster falling asleep in your arms, is yours. I love to say the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is yours when you begin treating yourself that way. To become awoken means to look at how you're treating yourself. Look at how you're feeling. And to make a conscious shift to the upper room. To make a conscious shift to and for something better. That is how you grow your wings. So yes, I cannot recommend it enough getting 4 copies of automatic writing. The automatic writing experience. 1 for you, get an attunement daily with the angels. 1 for a loved one so they can do the same. 1 for somebody who is struggling or in a dark spot. And especially get 1 for your library. Because if we are all plugged into spirit, we all raise our vibration. We all become angels here on earth. And this whole planet, this whole experience, this whole holographic universe that we have created changes just like that. So with that said, let's do a brief meditation here. And I don't know if I have ever done a meditation with Ruru in my arms. And so I'm going to see, I know if I keep petting him, he's nice and mellow and gentle. I wonder if we can do a meditation with him in my arms. Are you okay if we do that? I need to keep petting you? Is that the rule? He says, you can keep me in your arms, Daddy, if you keep petting me the whole time. Now, I can't see the camera, but I'm curious with Jessica, who's behind the screens, how much she can zoom in on Rue during this meditation. Ruru, is it okay if you lead us in a meditation? Can you do that? Oh, now he's gone quiet. So what I'd like you to do is sit comfortably tall. not too tall, but think of yourself as a tuning fork. So we are going to do our first Ruru meditation ever. Are you ready, Ruru? I want you to breathe in through the nose, down to the rooster, and back up and out through the nose. In through the nose, down to the belly, up and out through the nose. In and out. In and out. As you continue to breathe in and out, I want you to imagine the most magnificent angel has just come and stood behind you and put his or her wings against your back. Feel the weight of the wings. Feel the girth of the wings. You might feel goosebumps, shivers up your neck, but feel that angel. I'm feeling warmth. Feel that angel or angels there with you. And now we're all going to get in sync, and we're going to learn how to breathe as one, in one connected to our hearts. So I want you to breathe in again, but imagine the air going into your heart and out again. Imagine the air going out of your heart. Breathe into the heart and out through the heart. And in and out. One more time. Into the heart and out through the heart. As you continue to breathe in and out, with each breath, I want you to feel yourself getting a little bit lighter, a little bit lighter. That's his happy honk, and a little bit lighter still. Till you find yourself almost floating above your chair. You feel good. You feel light. You feel alive. Now, as you feel yourself hovering almost just above the chair, I want you to put out your wings as if you're an angel yourself. Spread your wings as if you're about to fly. And I want you to envision that you have feathers now. Your arms are no longer arms, but they're beautiful, angelic, feathery wings. They're like Ruru's wings, but even grander still. And you, my boy, have the greatest wings on the planet. And I want you to spread your wings wide and look at the feathers on the right. Look at the feathers on the left. And now I would like you to flap your feathers and hear the of the feathers against the air as you flap them. And so now let's flap them together. Flap, flap, flap. Can continue to flap. Can you hear the noise? Can you feel the power? Can you feel the resistance of the air beneath your wings? Did you know if you angle your wings down now, you can literally take flight? So let's do that. Let's take flight together as the angels that we truly are. And so I'd like you to flap them vigorously but easily now. And see yourself going up out of your chair, out of your room, out of your house, up into the sky, up into the heavens, up to the clouds and beyond. And now look down at the world beneath you. I know, Ruth, they're all flying. Look down. He's going, whoa, this is actually really stimulating to him because he can see what's in my mind. It's okay. It's okay. See your house down below you. See the town below you. How great does it feel to be above the clouds? Say to yourself, I am flying. I am flying. I am flying. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am awoken. This is an attunement to give you your angel wings, to bring you up, to help you vibrate at the highest level, at that higher room. Each time you come back to this meditation, each time you flap your wings, each time you find yourself above the highest clouds, you are vibrating at the level of love. In fact, try it here with me right now. I'm okay with myself. I like myself. I love myself. Flap your wings and see yourself go up. I love myself. Flap your wings and see yourself go higher. I love myself. It's okay. It's okay. I mean that metaphorically, Rue. Flap your wings and see yourself taking flight to the highest sky and beyond. This is who you are. This is where you get to play each and every day. Put your wings on. Give yourself all the love and kindness in the world. Get yourself to this highest room, and you will change your life, the lives of those around you, and everyone everywhere for your highest good and the highest good of all. So I want you to stay up here in the heavens as long as you would like. But more importantly, I want you to anchor in this sense of freedom, this sense of power, this sense of love and kindness and compassion. Look down at the world beneath you. You are like the sun. You have the power to shine your light, your love, on everyone everywhere, indiscriminately like the sun. The sun doesn't say, I'll shine my life on just this person, or just that. No drop of sunshine is ever lost, is ever wasted. Every time you shine your light in the world by anchoring in this vibration, every time you shine your light in the world by anchoring in this vibration, you change yourself and you change the world. So anchor in this feeling, anchor in this state, and come back to it every chance you can. And so now, when you're ready, feel free to fly back down to earth, realizing you're new. You, like me, have just gone through a birthday. You are awoken. What does that mean? Try it out. See how you feel today. See what happens to you. See what changes when you're in this state of awakenness, when you're in this state of awareness, when you're in this higher vibrational state of love, of kindness, of compassion, and when you're wearing your wings. And each and every morning when you do your intention prayer, see yourself with your wings. Feel yourself going through the day with your angel wings, changing your life and changing the world. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us here today. I say us because Ruru has been a true angel in rooster form here. Ruru, you are amazing. How does it get any better than this? How does it get any better than this? Love you guys so much. Keep on shining bright. Woohoo! And if you love this interview, if you want to learn how to communicate with the angels, check out the automatic writing experience. You can get it at automaticwriting.com with tons and tons of bonuses. I'm not sure I can actually even pick the book up right now because I am holding Ruru so gently in my arms. But get those 4 copies, one for yourself, one for a loved one for somebody who's struggling so badly, because when you communicate with the angels, when you dive into automatic writing, it's a vibrational attunement. The negativity, the darkness all starts to lift because you're in communion with the angels. You're getting an attunement. And get one for your local library. That's the ultimate paying it forward so that everybody can become an angel here on earth. Everyone can get in vibrational alignment, and everybody can attune to the highest frequency possible. About 10 more seconds here, Rue, to check out more amazing shows. Simply click here. Click on that bell icon to be notified of upcoming shows, YouTube premieres, live events with me. So make sure that you subscribe. Then the bell icon appears. Live events every Sunday night and more. Love you guys so much. Shine bright. Woohoo!